This video is going to cover how to enter navigation notes. We're going to start off by going to serve68.org/care data. We'll then select our church by clicking on our church's name and new service. It will then open up the service entry page. When you see the service entry page, you can click on individual field, which looks like you can type in the name of the individual, but when you click on it, it's going to load up a list of individuals who have signed in at your resource center. You can select the individual that you want to enter care data for by clicking on their name. It will then turn green, and then you can click Done. That will bring you up to the other screen so that you can enter the rest of the information for them. You'll then enter your name as the interviewer name, and for service category, you'll choose case management, and for service, you'll choose service planning. You can completely skip over market and boutique because that needs to be entered as a completely separate entry. So even if they did get food or clothing, that does need to be entered separately. For fields like interagency referral and community agency referral, you can click on more than one item simply by clicking on the item and then holding down the control key and clicking on another item. This will make it possible to choose more than one item. And then if you referred them to attending a church, you can first put the church city in and then select the church that you referred them to. Please keep in mind that we don't refer people to churches to ask the church for money. That's not something we would ever do. If you referred them to any community agencies outside of Serve68, you would select those under the community agency referral field, just like you did with the interagency ones where you selected any of the ministries that you sent them to within Serve68. The next section just asks if they went to the organization called Neighbor to Neighbor, which is abbreviated N2N. If they did go there, you can go ahead and check the box and enter the decision that was given to them by Neighbor to Neighbor. In the next section, you'll enter a short summary of the guest's need. And in the care notes field, you'll enter very detailed notes about their situation. It's extremely important that you always remember to include certain key points. These key points are listed on the second page of the Navigator note sheet. They are church connection, their description of the need, and going more into detail. So for example, if rental assistance is their need, approximately how much is that need in dollar amount? How much can they contribute to the need? What's their plan for next month? We'd like to know, do they have a job lined up, or are they going to be able to make things work next month? Because that's really important. And what resources we suggested to them, and any actions that we suggested they take, and if we suggested a group at a church that they connect to, what group was that? And then any actions that Serve68 promised to take. So at the very minimum, we want to make sure that we have all of that information listed. In addition to that, anything else that you've taken notes on that's important, please make sure that you have that in the notes as well, because we'll never look at the written notes again. We file those, but we just don't look at those ever again. Then right here we can indicate if we gave them a Bible, and we can also list out any resources that they came to us for. So whether they came for budgeting assistance or legal or food and clothing or whatever, we can go ahead and indicate that right there. We'll leave legal issue and community impact blank, and then we'll hit send. That's just about all there is to it. You're going to have questions, and when you do, make sure you ask. Thanks so much for serving with us. We love you and we pray for you.